Louisa. Louisa.
Good morning, SKN. I am Cortensia Carty.
And I'm Alicia Daniel Blake.
We will begin today with the weather forecast. It is partly cloudy and hazy with a 10% or a slight chance of showers. There is a high of 91 and a low of 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Those degrees keep fluctuating. It's up. It is up. Welcome back.
So it's hot. Hey, yes.
Hot enough, and Alicia's back.
I'm holding down for Jamie, as did Naima yesterday and the day before. So yeah, we are holding down for Jamie. So Jamie will be back on Good Morning SKN.
Do you realize Jamie's such a celebrity? He has managed to would have had 3 guest hosts, yourself, Naima, and Inote.
Imagine that. Yes, Jamie, we miss you. Mwah!
Come back soon.
And in our local news, from a CFBC press release, a small contingent comprising faculty and students from the Nova Scotia Community College, NCSS, in Canada, is currently visiting the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. This visit is made possible through a joint partnership project established in 2013 between NCSS and CFBC under the theme Culture, Entrepreneurship, Leadership, and Professional Skills Program, CELPS. Speaking at the orientation ceremony on Monday, May 16th, Dr. Moya Rotham, Vice President of CFBC, expressed gratitude at the partnership and welcomed the visiting contingent. Dr. Rotham said, I quote, "The vast reach of NCSS campuses also attest to its commitment to reach people at their point of need, and CFBC is grateful to partner with an institution which values such diversity and is open to such cultural collaborations like this." Dr. Rotham expressed hope that the experience in the Federation will serve as a mechanism in which students can be empowered for their future. I quote, "It is my hope that the participants here will share the experiences that will further serve to strengthen their civic responsibilities, to further enhance community while seeing themselves as instruments of community development."
So welcome to St. Kitts.
Yes, and they have quite a bit of activities planned for them, of course, including tours and stuff like that.
So they're going to go to Carabel, Brimstone Hill. Oh, lovely. Nevis too, right?
Of course.
And how befitting is that? As our next stories speak to Nevis. 14 retirees showered with gratitudes for contribution to healthcare on Nevis. This from the Nevis Island Administration press release. 14 persons in the healthcare system on Nevis were publicly honored by the Nevis Nurses Association for their contribution to healthcare on Nevis at its annual awards gala and dinner, which was held in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and Gender Affairs in the Nevis Island Administration on May 14, 2022 at the Malcolm Gishard Recreational Park Conference Center. During the ceremony, Ms. Latoya Jeffers, Assistant Secretary in the Ministry, in her remarks on behalf of the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, Junior Minister of Health, thanked the health care professionals for their dedication to serving others. Assistant Secretary Jeffers said, and quote, "Tonight we celebrate our workers for the investment they have made in healthcare. Of all of you have served the island of Nevis well, and you are symbolic of our country's motto, country above self. There are no words that I can give to accurately describe the gratitude and appreciation that we have for the service you have given. We are so fortunate to have you with us all of these years. You will be deeply missed. I salute and celebrate you for your selflessness," end quote. Ms. Jeffers stated that she felt honored to be in the company of the heroes as she praised the 14 awardees. Lovely. They got their flowers while they were alive, and we're thankful that they were brought us this far in the healthcare.
And the nurses are our heroes.
Oh my God. You are.
Yes.
You are.
The sacrifices they make to take care of us. Thank you, nurses.
Thank you. We love you.
And this from Win FM. A new emergency assistance program is underway in St. Kitts. Community organizer Delwayne Delaney told WinFM in an exclusive interview that the financial assistance program is an initiative being introduced in the Connery Community Health Care Program. Mr. Delaney stated it is a way that they can assist persons who need medical assistance in short order. Rather than raising funds each time, they can have something that they can turn to for immediate relief or assistance. When people are at that stage, time is of utmost importance, and having to wait a week or two to plan something and then to get other things in place, it takes away from the person who is ill from a favorable standpoint. So that is the idea and thinking behind it, he said. He added, I quote, "Also, we're thinking that the money can be used to raise more money as well. It is not that the money will be used solely for medical purposes, but also to assist persons with raising more funds. $2,000 may turn into $8,000 or $9,000 for an individual." Delaney noted that once the Medical Financial Assistance Program is officially launched, each person in the Connery community will be asked to donate $5 per month to the emergency fund.
So everybody benefits.
And
it's only
yes,
$5.
it's only $5, and it goes towards a good cause, because
Very good cause.
as he said, sometimes in a health emergency you're not even thinking straight, never mind being able to raise funds.
And what if you don't have that amount of money like set aside for such
That is usually the case.
Always
because
the
some of
case.
these medical emergencies take a lot of money.
Oh man, imagine you save all of that to spend it back.
So folks, don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
Most people consume excess salt from processed foods, such as snack foods, processed meats, instant meals, and condiments.
Instead, use fresh vegetables, ground provision, fresh meats, and natural herb seasonings, just like our grandparents did, and just like you did with this soup. We are Salt Smart.
Everyone is encouraged to adopt a healthy and positive approach to daily life. Here are a few friendly reminders.
When you go to the local market and food vendors, remember to maintain a social distance of 6 feet or 2 meters apart. And always wear your mask.
Always keep your hands clean. Wash your hands with soap and water, or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
When dining, choose restaurants with staggered seating. This will lower the risk of transmission.
If you have a fever, cough, or other respiratory symptoms, please wear a mask and seek medical care immediately. Rest at home and do not visit the food vendors, local markets, or restaurants.
Now with the latest in regional news, this from CMC. Commonwealth health ministers have been called upon to build sustainable and resilient health systems that can withstand further crisis and advance universal health coverage goals towards global health security. The health ministers, including those from the Caribbean, are meeting virtually on the theme, The Road to COVID-19 Recovery, Lessons Learned for Building Health System Resilience to Advance UHC and Global Health Security in the Commonwealth. The meeting, chaired by Jamaica's Health Minister, Dr. Christopher Tufton, provides a forum for ministers to assess the current health challenges in the Commonwealth and discuss effective solutions and strategies as the world recovers from the impacts of the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. In his remarks at the opening ceremony, Tufton said that over the past 2 years, countries within the Commonwealth and across the world have experienced a once-in-a-lifetime event that has tested their capacities to ensure the sustainability of nation-states. The Health Minister, Dr. Tufton, said, and I quote, however, this crisis also presented unique opportunities to support and strengthen our health system. The pandemic, which we are still experiencing, is a call to action for us in this generation to move the needle closer to eliminating inequity in the delivery of health care services, end quote. Commonwealth Secretary General Patricia Scotland said that the pandemic continues to be a profound crisis in the world. Yeah, we're still reeling from it.
Yeah, the Commonwealth Health Ministers have a lot to talk about.
Plenty. We got to get better with the healthcare. It's for our people.
Yep. And in our international news, Ukraine begins first war crimes trial of Russian soldier. This from the BBC. Ukraine has started its first war crimes trial since the beginning of Russia's invasion, with a 21-year-old soldier appearing in the dock, accused of killing an unarmed civilian. Vadim Shishmarin appeared at a preliminary hearing in Kyiv. He faces life in prison if convicted. Ukraine says it has identified thousands of potential war crimes committed by Russia. Russia has denied targeting civilians and made no comment on the trial. Prosecutors say Mr. Shishmarin was driving in a stolen vehicle with other soldiers in the northeastern Sami region when they encountered a 62-year-old cyclist using a phone. He was ordered to shoot the civilian to stop them from telling Ukraine defenders about their location, according to the prosecutors. It is not clear how he was captured or what the nature of the evidence against him is. Mr. Shishmarin spoke to confirm basic details such as his name. He is yet to enter a plea, and the trial will reconvene next week. Hundreds of bodies have been found in regions previously occupied by Russia. Some of Ukraine's allies, such as the UK and US, have joined the country in accusing Russia of carrying out genocide. After the hearing, State Prosecutor Andriy Shishmuk told Reuters, quote, "This is the first case today, but soon there will be lots of these cases," end of quote.
That's so sad.
War is sad because in the end, both sides lose because persons die.
All the time.
All the time.
That's sad.
But we'll be right back, and we'll be much brighter after that because we have more exciting
that was a sad one.
segments for you. So be right back after this.
So nurse, what now?
Let me explain. I'm going to put your feet in these 2 metal stands called stirrups. Your legs will be open, then I will insert my fingers into your vagina and make a check. After that, I'll insert this. When that is inside of you and open up, I can see your cervix better. Then I will use these other devices to help me remove the cells from your cervix and check for the cancer and the HPV. Just relax. It will be over very soon.
Nurse, that wasn't so bad. I thought it would have been very painful.
I am glad your first experience was a good one.
So, when will I get the results?
The results usually return in 3 weeks. You have to come back here to the health center and I will explain. If there's anything abnormal, I will make a referral to your gynecologist.
Okay. Can I get the HPV vaccine my daughter got?
No, I'm sorry, you cannot. The World Health Organization and Pan American Health Organization did a lot of research and found out after persons are sexually active, the vaccine does not work as well.
So what's the best way to prevent me from dying from this HPV?
Just what you did this morning. Early and yearly screening for the HPV virus and checking for changes in the cervix with the Pap test.
How do they know they're not sick?
I know, it's really sad. In 2014, 1 in 4 women in St. Kitts and Nevis were tested positive for one high-risk type of HPV. And in the last 10 years, the number of women with cervical cancer has increased.
See what I mean? But it's good that you could get the Pap test, the HPV vaccine, and the breast checks all at the same time.
Yes, share what you've learned with your family and friends. We in the Ministry of Health are encouraging women to come and have these tests done every year because cervical cancer can be effectively treated if detected and diagnosed early. So let's both do our part. It's time to end cervical cancer.
You ever hear Earthquake call and say, "Hello, Miss Lee, yes, it's me, Earthquake, I coming Tuesday around 10? No, sir. Earthquake does arrive unannounced, and when it come, it shake all sense and sensibility out of we. Remain calm, stay inside, and do the DCH. Drop, cover, hold on. Once the shaking starts, you know it's earthquake. Make a quick move to a safe place. Don't run to the door, we are in the exit. Stairs might block up or full of people. Elevator, avoid that, because you might get in and poof, power gone, and you're stuck in that box without ear. Take cover under a strong table or a bed, or crouch against an inside wall or in a corner, and cover your face and your head with your arms. Remember, DCH, drop, cover, hold on. Glass windows and doors, outside walls and doors in an earthquake, bad news. Take care yourself. Most injuries during earthquakes happen when something drop and hit people entering or exiting a building. Last thing, nobody run outside and ask, you feel it, you feel it? Remain calm, stay indoors until all the shaking stop, and do the DCH, drop, cover, hold on.
I wear a mask because I want to protect my child, but also I want to protect his classmates and his teachers.
I wear a mask because I care about the frontline workers who will have to work even harder if those around me get sick.
I wear a mask to protect my family. I wear a mask to protect you. I wear a mask because it is the right thing to do.
I wear a mask because I don't want to put any vulnerable individuals at risk, like my elderly loved ones.
I wear a mask because
we are all in this together.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
It's been 6 months now and Glenn hasn't been working. His attitude has completely changed and he's been leaving the house every day for hours and liming with his friends and coming home drunk and causing confusion.
Gloria, this is what you cooked today? This is not enough food for a big man like me.
But Glenn, it's been 6 months now. You haven't given me any money to shop for food.
Okay, so what you want me to do if my boss ain't called me out for work as yet?
Look for a different job now.
What you just said to me?
Get a next job.
What?
Help!
Lego what? Yeah, let's see what really happen. Lego what? Watch your mouth with me now.
The weekend mom and dad fight. When are they going to stop?
Domestic violence is not just physical, it's mental, emotional, economical, and psychological. If you, your friend or family member is being abused, you can contact one of the numbers listed below for help. Department of Gender Affairs 662-5492, Special Victims Unit 662-7077, Counseling Unit 465-5000. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and the Pan American Health Organization.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. It is time for our Youth Power segment. Yesterday we spoke with Delwyn Delaney about the recently concluded Rams Primary School Relay Championship. Today we will be talking about track and field again because if you didn't know, track is back. We are pleased to be speaking with Victor and Victress Ladorium of the 2022 Gulf Insurance Inter-Primary Schools Championship. We warmly welcome Kaimani Newton, the Victor Ladorium, and Adira Wallace, the Victress Ladorium. Welcome to you both.
Welcome, Adira and Kaimani. And we also have some parents assisting, of course. So parents, welcome as well.
And thank you for assisting. So we're going to begin. So Adira, what school do you go to and how old are you?
I go to Dressenauer Primary School and I'm 7 years old.
Sweet.
Wow. And you're so good in sports already. That's really exciting.
Congrats on your win.
And so, Kaimani, the same question for you as well. Do you attend the same school?
No, I attend Jackson Primary School and I'm 11 years old.
And you're 11. Wonderful. Nice. And we were told that you guys are related. How are you related?
Your cousins.
Your cousins. So does that mean you train together?
Yes, sometimes.
Sometimes. Adira, is that fun? Or does he try to beat you all the time and you have to be better than him?
It's fun.
It's fun. You show him your girl power sometimes, right? Girl power.
She's hiding her face. So, Adira, how many medals did you win?
5.
5 medals.
Wow.
Nice.
That's great. So, what sports did you win them in? What run? It's track and field. So, exactly which races did you win those in? Do you remember?
60. 100 and 150.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Wow. She's on the up.
And 300.
Oh.
So does your mom do running, or did she when she was younger? Because it's amazing that you're so good at running. Any of your parents did running?
Only my father.
So you got it from daddy.
So you got it from your dad. That's great. So Kaimani, what about you? What did you win your races in?
I won the 400 meters, the 1200, the 8, and the relay.
Wow.
Nice. So, Kaimani, do you have all golds or is it a mixture of gold, silver, and bronze medals?
Yes, all golds.
Wow.
Lovely. Congrats again.
And the same for you, Adira? All gold?
Oh, you have a mix.
1 silver.
Oh, okay. So the rest are gold.
Wow, that is still so good.
So can both of you tell us what was your favorite race? I'll begin with Adira.
The 60.
Lovely. You like the dash. And Kaimani, what about you?
My favorite race was the 400 meter.
I love it. I like it.
So we know we have the parents out of view, but maybe you can answer a question for us. Does it take special discipline to get these young people to train, or is it that they're excited to do the training? We can start with maybe Adira's. Pardon?
I would say coincidentally, I own a track club, and let me come on camera a little bit.
Coincidentally, I own a track club, and Adira was born into track and field because she has been on the track since she was a baby. So walking. And Kaimani has been on the track since he was in preschool, running up and now he's older brother. Come on.
Congrats.
Which is his mother is also a track athlete as well too. So it's just in the blood. There's no escape from it.
Yeah, it's in the blood. And you yourself doing that track club, that's amazing. So so congratulations all around then.
Yes.
So Adira, was everybody happy when you won? Was anybody jumping up and down, or they were just like cool and calm? What was it like?
They were like screaming, "Go Adira."
Go
Adira. So they were screaming while you were running and then more screaming at the end? Nice. Yes. Very nice. So Kaimani, what was the feeling for you? How did you feel when you won?
Yeah, he's from the winning school too.
I felt good. I felt good. Some people were screaming, not all, because some people were voting for the other schools.
Oh, well, we know that your school is the best school because your school won, right?
Yes.
Good stuff.
And so did you come over to St. Kitts then when we had the relay competition last weekend?
Yes. Did
you win more medals there?
Not really, because it was the time thing and I didn't really place in the time.
Okay. But guess what? We spoke with Delwayne Delaney. He is the president of the SKN Athletics yesterday, and he said there will be more relay competitions in St. Kitts. So, hey,
you will get
another opportunity to show them your stuff, right?
That will help you out with that.
Might I interject a little bit?
Yes,
I don't know if you read the highlight of the event was when Kaimani dropped the button, well, accidentally I think it bumped into somebody bumped into him.
No.
And he won, and he won it. He came back and won the race. So I don't know if that's
Kaimani.
Yes, it was him.
Delwyn did mention that, but he didn't say the name. So congrats, Kaimani, that you dropped it. You see, you're good.
Yes.
You still came back and won the race. So
Delwyn did speak about that. So yes, he did. Nice. It was a great accomplishment because what they say, your comeback was really good.
Yeah, they said he dropped it and then he came and just won. Look at
and won.
A bolt.
Yes.
A bolt. A future bolt. So Adira and Kaimani, do you like your trophies? Can you describe it for us? Oh, I love a smile.
Oh, they're right behind you. Nice. So we can actually see them. That's amazing. Congratulations again. Oh.
Sweet.
Both of them are the same exact description, just different names.
Okay. Lovely.
That's amazing.
So what is next for you? Will Adira and Kaimani, will you continue to work hard to ensure that you keep on the path that you are now?
Yes.
Yes. So positive.
So what did your classmates say when you came back to school?
They were asking me how I get to one so fast.
Yes, indeed. So we have a future bolt here.
That's what I said.
Actually, somebody who may possibly surpass both of you, because both of you have the potential. And Adira, remember, you have to show them that girl power, like I said.
Yes, Adira, girl power.
She hides her face again.
Too cute.
So we will be right back after this short commercial. So don't go anywhere. Adira and Kaimani, we want to talk a little bit more with you guys.
Okay.
We have the absolute honor of speaking with the Victor Ladorum Kaimani Newton and the Victress Ladorum Adira Wallace from the 2022 Gulf Insurance Nevis Primary Schools Championships. So, the first question for this segment. Do you like to run generally? And you kind of gave us the answer to that because you mentioned that you know, it's in your blood. So that's something that you guys enjoy. But how do you feel when you are running? Is it like you feel like you have all the energy in the world, or you feel like, hey, I can be faster than anybody, I can be faster than lightning? Tell us how you feel. Maybe you could start with Adira. Adira, how do you feel when you're running, Adira?
I feel like I'm going to run away.
Oh,
you're going
look
to
at
run
that.
away.
She's gonna run away. I like it.
Okay, so you'll get ahead of everything else.
Yeah.
What about you, Kaimani?
I feel like I'm going to win, but sometimes I will be frightened.
You do?
Right. And you know, we found that speaking to some of our guests, even performers, they'll say just before they have to perform,
they get a little
they
nervous.
get some butterflies, but they always say you use your nervous energy to your advantage. And I think that has to be what you've been doing, because you've been quite successful so far. Okay.
So other than running, Adira and Kaimani, do you play any other sports? Adira, do you play any other sports?
No.
Okay, so maybe in the future you'll pick up something else.
Very happy.
Oh, I can see it in her
like
little face.
She rides a bike.
I like to
She
shoot.
hula hoop. She does splits. She's active, very
Nice.
active.
So you're a dancer as well?
She do
No, well,
karate.
you don't have to do splits.
Who does
She does
karate?
splits. You do karate?
Oh, you do karate as well?
Nice.
Nice.
So you know how to defend yourself too. And you keep up that activity because it's taking you places already.
Yes. Kaimani, do you play any other sports?
Yes, I play soccer.
Oh, nice. I saw it in his face. I think I could have played him to that one. He does look like a soccer player. So how good are you at soccer? Are you as good at soccer as you are at running?
Yes.
Good
Wow.
stuff. Good
So which
stuff.
team do you play for? Your school team?
Yes.
Aww.
I already play for them. And my club, which is Bath
Okay.
United.
Say that again? The name of your
Bath
club?
United.
Oh, Bath United. Nice. So when was the last time you played?
Well, the league just started back up, so I didn't play for a while.
Because of COVID.
That is true, because they did start back up. So Mom, how do you balance that? Is it that he can handle both running and, well, the football just came back up, but how are you going to balance it in the future?
Repeat?
How is Kaimani, how are you going to help him to balance doing both track and field and football? Because I know sometimes there might be a clash, but not as yet, because as he mentioned, football just started back up again. But what about in the future? If there was a clash between the football and the track, how are you going to work that out?
Well, for me, I have a thing for track and field mostly, so I always tell him when he comes. Yes, I always tell him from January to April is only track and field.
Okay.
And anytime after that is football.
Okay.
And he's also very intelligent, so you have to leave room for that as well.
Right, the schoolwork, that is very important. Okay, so Dad, what about for Adira then? How do you balance it? Because Kaimani's mom mentioned schoolwork, and she's very active. So how do you work that out?
Well, my wife, which is more of a taskmaster when it comes to her academics and how she balances the time. It would be better to answer that question, but since I'm here, I will tell you that she's more of the taskmaster when it comes to that. She makes sure Adira is also a student. She gets A's in her schoolwork, and she loves her schoolwork. So balancing that would not be a big thing right now at her age, because like how she's mostly into track and field.
Okay.
Because the karate, what she does is in the evening, so it doesn't conflict with track and field. So it's not a problem right now, but when she gets older, we'll see how that works out. But for now, we have a balance.
Okay, that's great.
I really think these kids are on the right track to even receiving scholarships with their academics in check and their ability to be where they are,
Right.
victor and victress. So yeah, we have 2 future Olympians in our hands.
And congrats to both of you, to Adira and
parents.
Kaimani, on doing so well in your schoolwork as well. Wow, that's amazing. So maybe we can ask this one to Kaimani. Would you consider having a sports scholarship? Would that be something you would work towards, because you know that can actually take you through university?
Yep.
Have you thought about that as yet?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to keep reminding me.
Oh, good stuff.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
and to the folks that are watching, we have a future Olympian. Well, 2 future Olympians,
2,
right? 2,
yes.
Yeah, future Olympians right here. So Kaimani and Adira. Yeah.
So we mentioned the schoolwork. So maybe you can, Adira, first of all, you tell us then, what's your favorite subject?
Mathematics.
Wow, that's amazing. So what do you like about it?
We do fun stuff.
So who's your teacher then? Say good morning to your teacher.
Miss Williams.
Hi, Miss Williams.
Good morning, Miss Williams. You make math very exciting.
Yes.
So Kaimani, the same question for you. What's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is mathematics as well.
As well.
So we have mathematicians.
Wow. And is it your teacher as well that makes it exciting, or you just like math?
Sometimes, because I just like maths, but sometimes you make it exciting as well.
Oh, okay. You just like maths.
Sounds
maths
good.
is the subject.
All right. So what do both of you want to be when you grow up then? We'll start with Adira. Adira, what do you want to be?
Repeat that question.
What would you like to be when you grow up?
A doctor.
A doctor. Why?
A little bit. She don't know yet. She just knows that will be her
That's
career.
fine, yes.
Yes. And what
Adira,
about,
you've got a lot of time to figure that out.
Plenty time. And Kaimani, the same question. What would you like to be when you grow up?
I don't really know about, cause it's one in a football.
Okay.
I don't know.
Ooh, so a professional athlete.
Yes, you can actually do that.
Yes.
You can become a professional athlete if that's your passion right now. Yes. And both of you, you have a lot of time still to figure out what you're going to do and work towards that. So we want to congratulate you once again.
Congrats.
So congratulations for your trophies, your medals, for coming over to St. Kitts to show your stuff and inspire other people.
Yes.
Because the fact that you won that race after dropping it, it was very inspirational.
Commendable.
So congratulations to both of you once again. And we'll be looking out to see what you are going to do in the future.
Yes.
We have our eyes on you. So there you have it, folks. You're welcome.
Parents,
there you
thank
have
you.
it, folks. And parents, thank you as well, because we realize it's a joint effort and that the moms and the dads work together to keep the academics and the sports going.
Yes.
So thank you very much. Viewers, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Where are you going? I just mopped the floor and now the chair leaving marks all over the place. Come on, go in bed, see? Sometimes I just can't take you on.
Violence is expressed in many ways. Most, unfortunately, go unreported or unaddressed for many reasons. If you or someone disabled is being abused, contact the police at 465-2241, social services at 467-1314, or the St. Kitts Nevis Association of Disabled Persons at 465-2151, 663-9077, or 663-4116. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO.
Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Shake. Drop to the ground and take a little cover under a table or strong furniture. Kneel. Bend your head close to your knees. Hold on to a table leg or desk, please. Hands behind your head, protect your neck with your arm. Face away from windows, you must understand. If you don't have a shelter to hang on to, remain in a place till the shaking's through now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Drop, cover and hold. Stay in control. Drop, cover and hold. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Wave tsunami, wave tsunami, wave tsunami. Move away from doorways, windows and shelves. Heavy objects could drop. You could damage yourself. Cabinet and bookcases may also fall. Light fixtures and objects mounted on the walls. And if caught outside, find an open space. Debris from buildings may fly in your face. Kneel or sit on the ground. Cover your head and remember every word that I said. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Drop, cover and hold. Stay in control. Drop, cover and hold. Don't panic. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Wave. Tsunami, wave. Tsunami, wave. Tsunami. Drop. Everybody now. Drop. I wanna see you now. Cover your head. Cover your head. Drop. Say everybody now. Tsunami. I want you to put up all your hands. Tsunami. I want you to put up all your flags. Tsunami. Yeah. Tsunami. Yeah. Tsunami. Do not go home without permission. Stay and wait for help and instructions. Do not go down by the seat to watch the action. Just to talk about what has happened. In science lab, chemicals may drop. Exit only after shaking has stopped. Do not panic, everything will be fine. Don't use the phone line at this time. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Drop, cover and hold. Stay in control. Drop, cover and hold. Don't panic. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Wave. Tsunami. Wave. Tsunami. Wave. Tsunami.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. The use of social media has skyrocketed over the past decade. It has infiltrated all aspects of our lives, so much so that many people say, I can't live without social media.
That's a constant thing. Yeah.
This fact is cause for concern to some on an international scale. But today, Hortensia and I will be sharing our opinion on this worldwide dependence on social media and its effects. So, Hortensia, social media. Mm-hmm. What was your first social media platform that you used?
I think this was probably everybody's, the Messenger. I think that has to be everybody's first social media platform.
I don't even consider it a platform.
Really? But it was...
Yeah, but everybody used it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that was the first one.
No,
yeah.
I meant I didn't understand it to be that.
Oh,
I'm not saying that it's not.
Okay.
Because more than like it, it is.
Yeah.
But it was so common.
Yeah, that we didn't...
And that was the only thing actually at a certain point.
Yeah, and social media wasn't big back then. So it just started becoming big. You know?
Right, because I think it has to do also with the coverage that we had in terms of internet. Many people did not have internet at a certain point in time. And so sometimes it would be when you come into your job, you would get access to internet.
Or when you go by a friend whose parents have internet.
Parents have it. So Messenger really, yes, it was the first thing.
Yeah. And the pop out and pop in internet and the plug out and plug in. Oh my God. Those were the days. Exactly, the dial-up. That was the annoying part.
Right.
That was the annoying part. So is social media addictive? And why would you say that?
Well, before we go on though, let me mention Facebook, because that's another...
That came after Messenger.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
But Messenger was the first, but then in terms of the literal frequent interaction,
Facebook.
I think that is one that some people would think of.
As we refer to it.
Facebook.
Yeah. Because that's how people go on there to see.
So in terms of it being addictive,
why?
Because using the same example of Facebook, once you get on and you, as you say, Facebook, and you start looking people's news,
you're stuck on there for hours. Huh?
You say, okay, let me go in for half an hour, and you start and you say, oh, that person did that, and that person did that. And
you continue to scroll.
And I wonder where she went to look so nice, and oh, she went on vacation.
That sounds exactly as what it is, and then your half an hour turns into how many hours when you look on your watch?
3 and more.
And you could have been doing something else during that time, right?
Could have been doing something else. So we have to be very careful about that. If you say you're going on for half an hour, try and make it half an hour, because it is addictive.
Addictive when we stay on. What are some of the benefits of social media? What do you?
Well, I suppose it's been used to even raise funds. There's this GoFundMe. Yeah, and it can be done on social media. You let persons know, well, I need assistance for whatever medical emergency. And shout out to Delwyn and his community.
Yes.
Medical
just $5,
assistance.
folks.
Yeah.
Community members, just $5.
So it does help in that way. How do you think it can be something positive?
Well, research has become easier because then up comes Mr. Google. Well, Google came in the messenger time. So research has been easier. We don't have to go to church necessarily now.
In person.
Yeah. We have different mediums of reaching each other, and not just by the old time telephone or the MSN. We have Instagram, we have WhatsApp, we have Snapchat, TikTok. I'm only on WhatsApp. I can't keep up with everything. It's too much. And so
it's convenient.
Very convenient.
It's very convenient. It lets you reach out, and persons have actually discovered their relatives
via
on Facebook. Via social media, not Facebook only, but via social media. So it helps with the connectivity, easy connectivity to whether it's to, as you said, find out information and so forth. Yeah.
So you have girls. What about homework and social media?
Oh, definitely research.
Okay, good
you
stuff.
You can, and Google. We've gotten to the point where we say Google it.
Everything.
Google it, right? Because it's a very effective search platform, search engine. So you can put in whatever and there it pops up.
You find it. Yes.
So that's definitely another benefit. And so should children be allowed to use social media, do you think?
I can't say no, because the kids are using it as is. You just have to put on certain blocks on them, because I have a small niece and nephew, and sometimes the things you see them doing, they're 6 and 4, and I'm like, how did you get to do that? So I can't say it's bad, because my niece is on ABC Mouse on social media. My nephew sometimes when you feel like it, and then other times you just see him veer off and he's watching all kind of weird YouTube looking videos and be like, you're not supposed to be watching that. And we have to take it and block it and get him back on the path. So it can be damaging and it can be good, because it's teaching them a lot of things, because their vocabulary, look at the Adira sentences.
Yes.
Yeah, it teaches them a lot, the children. The other day, my mom said they were watching news, and there was some event, and then my nephew comes out and said, so did they catch the culprit? And they're looking at him. At 4. We would never say that word. We were probably saying, they catch a bad man?
Yeah, exactly.
Culprit at 4. So social media has its good, and then it has its bad. You just have to keep them away somewhat from the bad.
Yeah, I agree with you, because in terms of children, you put up your blocks, and then we also have to realize with social media, everything links. So if, for instance, sometimes something random out of nowhere will pop up.
Yeah.
And you also have to teach them, well, if something random pops up, just click it. Right, click it out.
Yeah.
Exit out, as you said.
Some hacker trying to.
It could also be a predator.
You see? So that's some of the negative.
So we have to be very careful with that, because predators know that they can prey on children sometimes, and
sometimes
they pretend to be somebody completely different.
Exactly.
They'll say, "Oh, I'm this." If it's a male that after they figure out it's a male child they're talking to, they say, "Oh, I'm this beautiful, whatever."
Yeah.
This time it's some 67-year-old somebody on the other side
that needs to be locked up.
That needs to be locked up.
We are coming for you. Yes.
So we have to be very careful with that. We must, and teach them, as you said, to exit out.
Oh, my nephew is famous for that. Anything that pop up, they're gonna bother. Even calls.
Yes. If you're not familiar with a number, don't answer it.
He closes the calls.
Don't answer it. Let it ring out and alert an adult that a strange number came upon your phone.
Yeah.
So we have to be so careful with that.
We can put two of these together. Is social media destroying creativity, and does social media make us ironically less social? Creativity, yeah, because if we spend 5 hours on Facebook, what could have we been doing or creating or schoolwork in that time? So we pessimistic and we just waste time. So I think it can stifle creativity somewhat. That's my idea of it. What do you think?
I agree. And I'm going back to Janelle from Danielle Nisbet from the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society. She played some jacks because when you're on social media, you don't tend to use your body sometimes.
That
all you're
much,
using is
your fingers,
and you don't go outside.
Go outside and play kids.
Nature is the best inspiration for creativity.
Indeed.
So we need to go outside, get them to go outside, look at all of the beautiful things that have been created for us. And
even
use
playing the
it
grass
as inspiration. Pardon?
Even playing the grass.
Exactly. You know how many little creatures are in the grass?
Yeah, and they don't know that now because they're inside. Although they do know that because the tablet does, or the YouTube or whatever they're looking at does tell them what lives in the grass.
But hey, you can even play dollhouse on the internet now.
The jacks, everything.
So,
that's why I said that to Janelle
so
yesterday.
that is why Janelle was on the ball. She said, no, don't merge it. Don't merge the type of games that you could play on the computer or the internet with what you can actually go outside and do. I think it stifles creativity.
It
definitely.
So can you live without social media?
Definitely.
I think I can, but at one point I think I might need to come back because I keep, as I said, I like to communicate with my friends. So sometimes I'm doing something and you see me on the phone and I'm doing that. My husband be like, put on the phone. I'll be like, just no, it's coming and be like some scolder. I got this. So I can live without it if I try. If I try. Let me put
I can definitely live without it because I wasn't born in the age with it.
Okay.
And I think that gives me an edge in saying I can live without it because
put it down.
It came along. And then the speed at which it advanced and more apps, etc., that came along with it is like, it took off. And so, I saw the progress of it. And, I remember signing up for Facebook and ask me how many times I go on there.
So you're wasting a good face.
I go on occasionally. I even signed up for Instagram. Ask me how many times I go on there.
I don't have no Instagram. I'm sorry. As I said, WhatsApp and maybe Facebook only. But we are still grateful for social media because now we are connecting with you on Good Morning SKN. And we'll ask that you stick on your social media. We will be right back after this.
Pray every time I feel can't do no different. Swear me have a win, that's why I'ma try again. Pray every time I feel, cause God always a listen. One day I have to win, that's why I'ma try again.
If you are just joining us, folks, you are watching Good Morning SKN. Welcome. Guess what time it is? It is time for us to loosen up. So, you gotta loosen up more vibrant than that. To that, Alicia and I will be attempting to solve some riddles. Jamie and I didn't do very good at this, but I'm still hoping that I win Alicia today. Play along with us and comment on that if you got the answers correct.
And tell us who you think is going to win.
Quartantia, Team K. So are you ready to solve these riddles?
Yes.
You sound like a riddler. So I have to be the Batman today. Let's do this.
Okay, riddle. What has to be broken before you can use it?
So anyone can, or anybody can answer? Okay, I would say an egg.
That's a good answer.
I don't know if it's a great answer. You almost sound like
a good answer.
You almost sound like
I can't
great
think
answer.
of anything right now.
I am not sure. So is it an egg? Have I lost my Batman powers?
Oh, there you go.
Batman in the place.
That's only the first one. Beginner's luck. Beginner's luck.
I'm Batman.
Beginner's luck.
Okay, see, it begins with a B. Okay. Batman.
A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or hat didn't get a single hair on his head wet. Why?
How can he be outside in the rain and not get wet?
Outside in the rain and not get his head wet.
Okay. He was outside in the rain. Was he on a vehicle? Was he on a plane? Was he
on the veranda? But it said outside in the rain. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, he could have been on the porch.
Rain.
You're correct. Yeah. But outside in the rain, that means he's actually physically in the rain. I would think he's on a vehicle of some sort or a plane. I don't know. What do you think? The veranda?
I'm gonna stick with veranda.
Okay.
Or porch.
So that's our answers, guys. We don't know what. I wonder what our viewing audience has come up. He was born. Oh my gosh, not cool. Viewing audience, did you get that?
No, but he doesn't have any hair. That was a big trick because he doesn't have any hair, but it said without getting his hair wet.
Oh man. Man.
That's funny.
Very funny. I would never think the man was bald. What goes up and down but doesn't move?
The temperature.
Never. What goes up and down but doesn't move? Up and down, up and down. Temperature? No, it can't be temperature. The moon, the stars, the sun, I don't know. They move. Up and down but doesn't move. Water? A stairs. A stairs. It has to be a stairs. It has to be a stairs. I got it now.
I
a
think
stairs.
you got it, but I'll stick with mine.
Batman. Thank you.
Okay, it's not beginner's luck.
No, I thought he's a Batman.
Next one, I am tall when I'm young and I'm short when I'm old. What am I?
Tall when I'm young and short when I'm old.
Tall when I'm young.
Dun, dun, dun.
Tall when I'm young. Short when I'm old.
A candle. That's the only thing I can think about. It has to be a Batman. I'm here busting my brain thinking a palm tree. No, it's a candle. The candle burns down.
Well, actually, I think these riddles are a lot better than the last set that you and Jamie did. Yeah,
I don't think so, or else I would have gotten the bald man. I would have been able to get all right. Yeah. Oh my God. They have me in my head. Viewing audience, how are you doing?
Yeah.
At home, at work, wherever you are.
And comment and tell us.
Please do. We look forward to those.
And tell me if I can surpass Hortensia in just a minute. What has hands but can't clap?
You said anybody can guess, right? Totally.
It sounds like Hortensia has the answer already.
A clock.
Yeah, I think that's the answer.
Batman. See, I'm the new age Batman. I'm the riddle solver.
Oh, please.
She can't handle the Batman. She can't handle the Batman.
What can you break even if you never pick it up or touch it? A promise.
Oh, look at her. Welcome to the board. Thank you.
Listen, if there's four more, I'm gonna beat you.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's go, Batman.
What has many keys but can't open a single lock?
A piano.
Yeah.
Batman. I have branches but no fruit, trunk and leaves. What am I?
A family tree.
I have branches but no fruit, trunk or leaves. What am I? Okay. What did you say?
A family tree. It doesn't have to be that, but that's my guess.
Wait, I have branches but no fruit. An elephant.
Huh?
A bank. What? And I said an elephant? Sorry, elephant. And I confidently, elephant. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's true.
That one was tight.
That is true.
I hope our viewing audience is doing excellent.
And the more of this there is, the less you see. What is it?
What? The more
of this, the less you see.
Oh my God. The less you see.
Fog.
Space. Time. Money.
I knew it had to be something with nature.
Darkness?
But fog is like that too. The more fog there is, should I get a bonus point? No, because the more foggy it is, the less you see.
But fog ain't dark.
That makes a lot of sense.
Fog kind of.
No, but fog still does the same thing. I should get a bonus point. Hey guys, I should get a bonus point. Viewers, what do you think? Should I get a bonus point?
No.
Let us know if you think I should get a bonus. Yeah, but it's true.
Where does today come from?
Where does today
come from before yesterday?
Where does today?
Day before yesterday. It has to be
in the dictionary.
Day before yesterday.
In the dictionary.
What? How come? Where does today come before yesterday?
I got it.
Oh, T and Y.
I got it.
Robin is catching up, but he's never gonna pass back. Okay.
Depends on how many more riddles. What 5-letter word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it? Short.
We both got it. Batman and Robin. Welcome to the club. What invention lets you look right through a wall?
A keyhole. A peephole. I forgot what you call those things. When somebody is outside and you look through it. I can't remember.
Is it right through a wall? You sure? Not an X-ray? Not a keyhole? Is it a keyhole? Is it, guys?
Well, that's true. It's a door. But they didn't say what. A window.
From the window.
A window is on the wall.
To look through the wall.
Yeah, a window is on the wall.
So, of you in the audience, how much did you get? Who always declares herself the winner and wins?
Not always. Did Naima beat you?
No.
She did?
We tied, literally. Yeah, ask Clary. We tied, totally tied.
Hey,
listen,
you
folks,
guys, you realize she always has to win.
It's not that, I'm just good at winning.
Do you remember when we were speaking with Jamie, he said she psychs you out? That's her strategy, guys. That is Hortensia tries to psych you out.
No, I just confidently say, I'm going to win. And I always
I don't know.
win.
I'm not going to let her do it again.
Okay.
So until Jamie comes back.
Okay. You're going to win?
See. Yeah, I'm going to win.
I would suggest you start watching some DC comics and become an investigator, riddle solver like myself. The Batman.
Listen, Guys, the next game that Hortensia and I play,
she's gonna win.
her. Yep.
Okay, that sounds like she's gonna cheat. Because guess what? I'm gonna win.
No, that's a challenge. A challenge.
A small challenge for me, maybe a big one for her. We ask that you stay tuned. We will be right back after this.
Self-health management refers to the measures people take to manage their own health. You and I should remember to wash hands often with soap and water, or use alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Avoid touching your eyes, mouth, and nose. Take your temperature morning and evening. Watch for symptoms. Persons with diabetes or hypertension are reminded to take your medication regularly as prescribed. If you have no symptoms, you may carry out your normal routine and boost your immune system. When you are outside, avoid public spaces and wear a mask at all times. If you develop symptoms, put on a mask and seek medical care. Do not take public transportation. Inform the doctor of your travel history, any contact with confirmed or suspected cases, your occupation, and whether anyone around you has similar symptoms. If you become ill, please rest at home. Wear a mask and isolate yourself from others in your household. If you share a bathroom, disinfect daily using 1 part bleach to 10 parts water. Everyone must work together to reduce the spread of the coronavirus.
For dinner. Let me just check the amount of sodium in this can. Oh no, this is too much. Let me try our next option. They did say it's healthy to consume less salt. This is much better. I am salt smart.
Has anyone ever touched you here, here, or here? Well, these are actually bad touches, not good ones. And so, if anyone ever touches you in these areas or anywhere else that makes you uncomfortable, you must say no, then go and tell. Say it with me. Say no, then go and tell.
This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with Probation and Child Protection Services, the Ministry of Health, and the Pan American Health Organization.
I going out tonight. I got a hot date. He older than me, but I don't care. I like what he telling me. He say I look sweet and ting. What? You want me go home with him? Nice. Boy, I wonder if I'm ready for this. I notice he ain't got a condom, but I gonna go ahead, see? He might think me ain't like him or trust him. Plus, this my first time. Nothing gonna happen to me. Lord, how could I let this happen? I ain't ready for no child. Who gonna support me and my child? My man gone jail and mommy and daddy said they ain't gonna help. I all on my own. How could I be so careless? I wish I could go back to that now, but my education on hold. How could I let this happen? Don't let this happen to you. Contact the Department of Gender Affairs to find out about confidential offices and personnel available to answer questions about your sexuality or pre- or postnatal concerns.
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. And Cortensia and I are very excited.
Over the moon.
Over the moon.
I'm over the moon for this segment.
When it comes to fashionable, there's a lot of different ways to do that. Some dress based on trends, while some focus on matching colors. Some only wear luxury brands, while others prefer thrifted items. Some shop with no price limit, while others only shop on a budget. Well, today we will be speaking with the founder of Miss Deal Finder brand, Crystal Joseph. Crystal is a budget-friendly style consultant. Her brand is built on the pillars of thrifting, style hacking, and of course, budget-friendly styling. Join us as we warmly welcome Crystal to GMSKN's Expressions. Welcome, Crystal.
Can I say welcome? I'm excited. Can you tell?
Thank you for having me, ladies.
You're welcome.
You're most welcome. So first off, why did you start Miss Deal Finder?
Okay, when we look back at how things have been, especially with the pandemic, we know that a lot of persons had to adapt to this new norm. So with the new norm, it required for us to change the way we spent because a lot of persons would have been without a job, and so prioritize your spending became the number one thing. Right?
Yes.
And so even I myself, I was out of a job, and so the priorities were food, making sure bills were taken care of, and you couldn't enjoy the simple luxuries of life. So then I'm like, okay, this is what I have to do now. Can't I shop? Can't I do XYZ? Can't I go out for dinner? Do I have to succumb to this new lifestyle? However, a lot of persons, instead of looking at it from that negative aspect, they looked at it, well, this is a new way of living. This makes sense. This is a wake-up call.
Right.
So I'm like, this is also a wake-up call for me. So how about start a platform where you can showcase and show people, I can save and spend for the things that I want, but still meet the necessities, still prioritize spending. And that is how the Miss Deal Finder brand came along.
And the name says it all.
Yes.
You have to find the deal.
Find the
deal. Oh my gosh. So, Crystal, how relative it is saying, take a little and live long to your life?
Well, apart from the pandemic, I must confess that taking little and living long is a value that my mom instilled in me as a little girl. Growing up in a single home family, my mom being the only provider of the home, she always taught me, Crystal, we have to focus on what's more important and not necessarily, our wants. And I'm thinking, when I become an adult, I'm going to do what I want. I spend my own money. Child. But then adulthood hits, and you're like, wait, I have to adapt these same things that my mom, same principles that my mom taught me. Responsibilities come along, and you can't have everything. So you have to take little and live long, and that value never left me. So whenever I go shopping, I look for the high-ranking price, but then I look at the low-ranking price and compare. So when it comes to shopping, grocery shopping, well, when I say shopping, clothes shopping, finding services, you look at, okay, what can I get for a little, but still meet the requirements that I want?
Okay, good stuff.
Great. So have you always shopped this way, or was it, as you said, because of,
Always, because even with my mom, when we go into the store, she's like, hey, we ain't spending a lot of money, eh? That kind of gives you the pep talk.
Before you go, them moms.
Even before you get inside the store.
We're not spending, we only came here for this and that. And so even as an adult, when I go into stores, the first place that I go to, especially for shopping, the sales rack. When I go online,
always go to Sally.
Clearance.
Yeah.
Sale.
Sally. To make it sound bougie.
Sally. I like that.
Yes, I like that.
I like that. So Sally is my love language.
Yes, girl.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, that's critical. So we have a clip of how you styled 4 outfits with one clothing item. So, guys, let's have a look because this is critical. This is key.
How did I get on top? That's what I'm trying to figure out, you know.
So what you're seeing is this pant that I bought here for $25, and the yellow top that you're seeing, that is the one-off shoulder, that's actually a pant that I transformed into a top. Right? And then the final one, obviously, it's the same patterned pants that you're seeing that I transformed as a top. So when I did this, I tried to show my followers that, hey, even though I bought this pant for $25, it's not going to be the only item that I'm wearing, but you can also use other items in your wardrobe and style them differently and not spend any money, right? So you can have a dress, a skirt, sorry. You can have a skirt and you bring it up like a halter top dress, pretty. And you put on a nice chunky belt with your little accessories, and you're good to go.
Yeah. So how did the pant turn into the top for the dress, the last outfit?
So what I did, I think I have a clip showcasing that. You mean the last
outfit? Yeah, that looks like a dress, like a fancy little dress.
So what I did, I turned the pant upside down. I turned the pant upside down. I used a belt to hold it against my waistline, rolled it, then closed off the belt, and then took the bottom part and put it as a
There you go.
A halter.
So this is how you made the top to go along
the first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Listen.
Right. So you totally transformed that
pant.
Top.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's another pant that I had previously owned, and I transformed it.
But the one with the previously owned, so you don't own the pant anymore.
When I said previously owned, in that moment, not having to buy a new item.
Okay, got you. Okay, got you.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know.
So we definitely need to try some of these style outfits that you have. So.
Yes.
Wow. Because today we say, okay, well, I need a new outfit to go. Let's go watch sports, because that's what we were speaking about this morning. I need to have on a new outfit to go to the football game and stuff like that. And you don't want to go into a store to go and get it.
Right.
Well, an expensive store.
Expensive store.
Expensive store is not on my radar.
And you can even use something that's already in your home.
Exactly.
Right? Like this to show you use
and you change it up, and persons who've seen you in like a dress and you now change it into a top, or they wouldn't even realize.
Exactly.
They probably think you have a lot of clothes.
Exactly.
They think you have a lot of clothes,
and that's the point, right? The thing about it is, when I look at my target market, right, I think about persons like me, who wants to enjoy the luxuries of life. However, as a young adult, I also want to be a homeowner. Yes. Maybe another young adult may want to go off to college. Maybe someone else might want to invest. So why should we waste the money when we can look at different ways of spending? So my philosophy, or the Mr. Deal Finder brand's philosophy, is we help you spend less to save more, or while saving more for the things that you need. So it's not just limited to what you wear, but it's also about going to TDC and finding, the ideal ornament at a low cost, because you want to rebrand your space, you want to make your space look nice, but you could do that on a budget. I even have a video on my Instagram page where I wanted to transform the room that I created content in. Well, that I create content in, because I still do. And I went to some stores and I only spent about maybe over $60. And I transformed the room, and I used things that I had, and I did different DIY projects. So we have to be creative in the way that we spend. So if you really think about the pandemic, one of the lessons that it really taught me was to look at the way that I spend, and also provide this as a service for persons, show them how they can do this, because a lot of persons, when you tell them this simple thing that you do, well, it's simple for me, they're like, what? Oh, where, when? So it's about your overall life. It's not just limited to fashion, but the Miss Deal Finder really helps people to spend less while saving more.
Okay, I have a big question for you. Yes, I love it. So I got a little shoosh that you were helping the stylists that were here for the movie. How was that?
Well, not the movie exactly. It was for the tourism authority. So I think every 4 or 5 years, they would have professionals come to the island to create content or take pictures, videos featuring different parts of the island. And this time around, they decided to involve persons living here. So they provided us with the opportunity to be an intern. So I actually applied for the intern position, and lucky enough,
she got it.
I got it.
She got it.
I got in, and it was an amazing experience. And from that experience, while I was sharing with my followers on Instagram, I got contacted by a stylist here, right, who wanted to partner with me on a project. And so immediately after the internship, I got a job as a stylist assistant. So that was able to, help me propel into another avenue.
Right. Oh, proud of you, proud of you.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's amazing. So that lets us see that, sometimes it's just a matter of getting yourself out there. And persons realize your capability and your creativity. Because that's key from Miss Deal Finder's point of view, because as you mentioned, it's not just clothing, but it goes decor, interior decor, and I guess it can infiltrate into any facet of life.
Yeah. So as the brand grows, stay tuned, look out for the transitional phases of where it steps into other aspects. But fashion right now is a big thing.
Yes.
So I said, why not start with fashion, where most persons would be, more interested in. Everyone shops, everyone wants to look fabulous. So why not?
They do want to look fabulous.
So Crystal, hold that thought.
Yeah.
Because we'll be right back after this short commercial break.
Gotta talk about an outfit.
I'm here to say kids, Nevis, you don't know for us I represent for the Ministry of Health. Yeah. Respect the COVID protocols in a time like this. All for one for all. St. Kitts Nevis. Don't forget your mask. Wear it everywhere you go. Sanitize before and after everything you do. Cause you never know what's on the surface of the places you go. Maintain a safe social distance between me and you. Keep calm and stay focused. Don't be a fool, see the facts first and boost your immune system up. Don't wanna lose no more of us. Mask up, furlough, sanitize, observe the protocols all about. Be wise, mask up, furlough, sanitize, me family fitting boat, and you.
Blessed love and greetings. This is Infamous, and I am here to encourage every Kittitian and Nivision to remember that we have our part to play in the fight against COVID-19. So sanitize, wear your face mask, practice social distancing, and go and get vaccinated. For me no know about you, but me love think it's bad. Easy no man.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Can you tell with the excitement in my voice? We are speaking with Miss Deal Finder Crystal Joseph all about her budget-friendly brand. Excited. So tell us, what exactly is style hacking?
So with style hacking, it's all about transforming an item that you already own to make it into something else. So you, just like you saw earlier, you may have a pant and you transform it into a top. You may have a skirt, you transform it into a dress, an off-shoulder fancy dress.
That pretty color outfit.
Different things. You may have a shirt and you transform it to look different ways. Maybe you want it as a long sleeve, you end up having it as an off-shoulder. But it's all about using what you already have to transform it to another look so that you don't have to spend.
Yes.
So then tell us about what you're wearing today.
So, what I'm wearing today is this thrifted item, intentionally, because I know what I'm coming to speak about. This thrifted item is only $10. This fancy blazer that you see, I'm sure if someone sees me walking on the street,
they'll think you
they might
spend a
think
lot
it's
of
a
money.
Michael Kors jacket,
I know.
you know? But I got it from a store right across the street, Hidden Treasures, for $10. I use the same blazer as an outfit to make an outfit for Miss St. Kitts.
Look at that.
So I wore it with a dress on the inside.
Nice.
And this top that I'm wearing, it's a pajama top.
So she turned night into day.
Right. So I went from night into day. And right now, this print is trending.
Yes,
it's all about being creative, using the little things that you have, combining it together and making a statement and not spend much.
She didn't break her purse. Her purse is still together. It is still
that's
together.
definitely a
So
statement.
I didn't have to buy a new outfit just to come on TV.
You see?
Right? I just used what I had and transformed it.
And came on TV looking rich at that too.
Okay.
Look at that. Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, there are certain myths, but maybe we can get into the myths at the next point a little further down. We are looking at things that we can do to save money, right? And so let's get directly into the myths. One of the first ones that we can ask is,
styling myth. Okay, Crystal, since I don't think we're so familiar with the styling myths, can you like break down through? Well, tell us 3 of them and then elaborate on them.
Okay, one of them is I have to buy a new outfit for every upcoming occasion.
You don't have to.
You don't have to, sis. Bro, you don't have to.
Bro.
Let's think about music festival that's coming up. Maybe you might want to do season tickets to the VIP segment, right? And you're looking at spending over a couple thousands, right? Over 1,000 plus. But that's what you want. That's what makes you happy. Nothing is wrong with that.
Treat yourself.
Then you have to think about, you have to create a budget. Okay, so I've already purchased my tickets. Now I want to wear something nice for each night. And there's a theme, of course. Let me go into my closet and see what I have and transform it. Because then with budgeting, you have to prioritize what is it that I want to spend more on, but still spend less on something else to complete my desire of being happy to attend this event.
Okay.
So to answer that myth, you don't have to buy a new outfit for every upcoming occasion.
You heard it here first. So your money's for your tickets for that fancy VIP section that you're going to enter, and your closet has everything you need.
Exactly.
I can only look good in designer clothing.
That's a myth. Definitely a myth. Look at me. I'm looking fancy and nothing that I'm wearing is designer. You guys are looking lovely. I don't know what you're wearing, but it's definitely a myth that you can only look good in designer clothing. Sometimes look at the designer clothing and you're like,
Yeah, it's the same thing just with a brand, right?
Yes.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, same
and she just spoke to that. Luxury brands are more fashionable, not necessarily, right? Because those bodega things, they need to go back and make a move. I don't like the shoes. They're too clunky. No, where am I going in them? No.
Yeah, and some of them aren't comfortable.
See,
No,
so then
exactly.
because you're not fond of them, then you can put that money that you would have spent on that towards something else that you need.
My friend gave me a cousin to bodega and it looks better than the bodega. Yeah, love it.
Oh, she said, and I think we find that sometimes going online can actually assist with that because you go and you look for things that look similar to the designer brands.
And don't get me wrong, you can still dress in designer outfit, but look out for sales, look out for when they're having deals. We were talking about thrifting earlier, you know, off camera. And a lot of the things is that in the thrift stores in the States, you can find a lot of the name brand items for cheap. So it's not that you don't necessarily have to stay away from designer. If you like designer, sis. But then look at the opportunities you have to buy them at a lower cost than the actual price.
There you go.
Yes.
Do we have any more myths? We debunked all the myths.
Yeah.
Wearing a clothing item more than once is a no-no. That's a yes.
It's a yes. Look at me. I told you I wore this blazer to Miss St. Kitts.
And I think the key is to totally transform it.
Exactly.
Yes,
so I wore this with a dress initially, but now I'm wearing it with my jeans and an inner blouse. And then I could do this differently. I can wear it with a skirt. I can transform it, or leggings, whatever it is. Go from fancy to simple, however you want to do it.
All on a budget.
All on a budget. Saving and spending less.
Yes. Any more myths, guys?
You can't mix prints.
Who said that?
I was wondering the same thing. Because my inspiration for dressing is Tamron Hall. And when I look at how her stylists put all the colors and the prints together, I'm like, I never knew you could do that. So I just learned that.
And even, I think some time ago, you guys had cutesy accessories on the show.
Yes.
Delta.
Okay,
and I think she spoke about mixing prints. And
yes, she did.
She does it so fabulously. So if, she's an icon when it comes to fashion here in St. Kitts. So if she can do it, why can't we,
Yes.
So, and it's not just about, looking onto someone who does it to follow that same trend.
Yeah.
It's all about feeling comfortable in that look and just being creative with your outfit. Let your personality shine through your outfit. So you can definitely mix princes.
Yeah.
It's your clothes.
It's your prerogative. It's
I
your
discovered
clothes.
that a while back. Yeah, because you can mix something with
And
stripes with
make
the
a
same
statement.
pattern, with the same animal pattern that you're wearing right now.
Definitely.
So it's something that we need to check out if we haven't already.
Yeah. So Crystal, if anyone wants to book your services as a style consultant, how do they do so? Can you let them know?
Well, I'm so happy you asked me that question, because I will be launching next week.
Oh.
Because it's been a burning question. I've been getting it. That wasn't the intention, but this is what people want. So I'm going to be launching a package next week. So if you're looking at the show right now, stay tuned to that. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Chris_I-love-deals. Make sure you check it out, or just type Miss Deal Finder and you'll be able to find me on Instagram or TikTok, but I'm mostly on Instagram. So look out for that, stay tuned, and look out for that package.
Ooh, you heard it here first.
Yes.
You heard it.
You got the exclusive.
So I'll be doing the style hacks and showing you what you already have. I will assist you in going to thrift stores and all of that, just to make sure that you look proper for that occasion.
For that occasion.
For that occasion.
You heard it here first, as you said. So stay tuned. We have how should I say? Plenty more to come?
Much more to come.
Yeah.
Yes.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Everyone is encouraged to adopt a healthy and positive approach to daily life. Here are a few friendly reminders.
When you go to the local market and food vendors, remember to maintain a social distance of 6 feet or 2 meters apart, and always wear your mask.
Always keep your hands clean. Wash your hands with soap and water, or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
When dining, choose restaurants with staggered seating. This will lower the risk of transmission.
If you have a fever, cough, or other respiratory symptoms, please wear a mask and seek medical care immediately. Rest at home and do not visit the food vendors, local markets, or restaurants.
You ever hear Earthquake call and say, "Hello, Miss Lee, yes, it's me, Earthquake, I come in Tuesday around 10? No, sir. Earthquake does arrive unannounced, and when it come, it shake all sense and sensibility out of we. Remain calm, stay inside, and do the DCH. Drop, cover, hold on. Once the shaking starts, you know it's earthquake. Make a quick move to a safe place. Don't run to the door, we are in the exit. Stairs might block up or full of people. Elevator, avoid that, because you might get in and poof, power gone, and you're stuck in that box without ear. Take cover under a strong table or a bed, or crouch against an inside wall or in a corner, and cover your face and your head with your arms. Remember, DCH, drop, cover, hold on. Glass windows and doors, outside walls and doors in an earthquake, bad news. Take care yourself. Most injuries during earthquakes happen when something drop and hit people entering or exiting a building. Last thing, nobody run outside and ask, you feel it, you feel it? Remain calm, stay indoors until all the shaking stop, and do the DCH, drop, cover, hold on.
If you're just joining us, you are watching Good Morning SKN. Welcome back. Yesterday, we had a very insightful conversation with Janelle Nisbet, the director of the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society, NHCS. We spoke about traditional games and their relevance to our cultural heritage. Janelle even played jacks with us. Yeah, they said I cheated, but I didn't.
I missed those.
So today for Good Morning SKN's Time Machine, we will be talking about other traditional games. So we're going to take you, how should I say, back a little.
Memory lane.
Memory lane or, yeah. Reverse. I don't know that game. Mr. Wolf. I think that's what Sharena was referring for. Yeah, what time is it?
Yes.
How is that game?
Mr. Wolf, what time is it? So one person goes on the end by themselves. Mm-hmm. Everybody else goes a good way back. Mm-hmm. And the person in the front has to turn their back to everybody else and say, Mr. Wolf, what time is it? And while the person is saying that, everybody else behind is trying to sneak as close to Mr. Wolf as you can.
So that's like red light, green light. Sort of, kinda?
Yeah.
Or statue. Mm-hmm, the new version of red light, green light is called statue?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep. So the whole point is that the first person to touch you,
Mr. Wolf, will become Mr. Wolf. Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. Red light, green light. Okay.
Yep. Do we have another suggestion of a game? Hula hoops.
Oh, I swear I can't even do that grown. I cannot do the hula hoop thing. I can't.
I can't either. Many times.
No. Yeah, but that's traditional.
I can't do it on my arm or on my neck.
Yeah. No, not the neck. Maybe the arm. I can't do the waist because it just falls down, and I don't think I've never tried the neck. Let me say that. So yeah. But hula hoop is still in play because if you go to the Chinese supermarket in town, they sell hula
have
hoops.
Lots.
Yeah.
Several places in Bastia sell them.
Okay.
Sometimes you find one in TDC or Value Mart.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we gotta get the kids outside because they might be like, I ain't playing no hula hoop. Red light, green light, like Mr. Wolf.
Red light, green light.
Because it's red light, you stop. And the person look back and they only see you move, go back.
Unless I'm mistaken. So viewers, you have to tell me if I'm mistaken about Mr. Wolf. Maybe that's not the correct way to play that.
Red light, green light.
Since we have red light, green light. So
see, I don't know Mr. Wolf.
You decide.
Yeah, let us know.
You decide. Marco Polo.
I always heard that. That's like a hide game, right?
I think it's often played in water too, in a pool. Ooh. And somebody will say, Marco! And then the other person says, Polo.
I know that, but are we chasing each other around?
You're trying to find where the other person is, I think, yeah.
Boy, these games. So you can tell I never played Marco Polo or I never played Mr. Wolf. But I know red light, green light. For sure. That was a good schoolyard game. Oh, easy.
Hide and seek. Yeah, everybody has done that at some point.
Yeah.
And it's still a game that can be played today.
Yeah.
It's still something that's played today.
Yeah. Simon Says.
Yeah, Simon
oh my
Says,
God,
yeah,
jump up and down.
Simon Says.
Listen, where did you come up with these things?
Simon Says. And why Simon?
I know. Why Simon? I think it's Brit. That's why. Simon Says. Yeah.
Yes, Simon
Says.
Yes,
We just Caribbeanize it and say Simon Say. That's all.
And for those of you who are not familiar, when Simon begins by saying Simon Says, if he says Simon says jump up and down, then everybody else jumps up and down
until he says stop.
And he keeps saying it as quickly as he can, and then all in a sudden he does not say Simon Say. So so then he'll say, flap your arms. And those persons who get mixed up and flap their arms, then they're out because he did not say Simon says flap your arms.
Yep. That's how it goes.
Yep. Peace tag.
Yeah.
Have you ever played that? Simon
I think
says
so. Once they hit you, you have to sit there until somebody comes and hears you. That was still running around. Yeah. That's how that goes. Yeah.
Peace
I
tag.
played that one too.
Have you ever played that? Simon says. Yeah, I think that's something that's still played too.
We had some fun. We definitely had some fun.
Can you think of any off the top of your head?
Hopscotch. Thank you.
Hopscotch. And you get your
chalk.
And if you didn't have chalk, we used to get some stones.
Before? Yes, and set it up in the squares.
Right. You can use those stones that maybe have the color. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you found stones that had the white color or maybe even the red color, and you would do it on the concrete.
Yes.
But I've actually even played it in dirt.
Yes, of course.
You
dirt is what we accustomed.
Right? And then
we drew it.
You just take your finger.
Oh no, we use sticks. Yeah, we used sticks and we drew it in the dirt. Yeah.
Whatever you guys had, you used it, because we did. And you can tell I'm from old school.
Yeah.
So we drew it out. We drew out the hopscotch figure on the dirt, and then you do your hopping and your scotching in it. And
then once
you had to throw. What did you have to do first? You had to get something to throw into the square.
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
We used to throw coins.
Oh, it could be even a stone. I used to do it with stones.
Well, see, boy.
You throw it in the square, and then you do the other hopping. You hop in the others, and then you progress. So each square had a number, and each time you got it, you would throw it into the next number up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think your time was a bit more prehistoric. I don't mean it in a bad way, because they use their finger and then they use a stone. No, we used coins and we used what we had.
We used what we had.
And we just threw it. But hey, all in fun. Because these kids ain't going outside and throw nothing now.
I know. They're
playing everything. Even hopscotching. They have the partner hopscotching on the tablet.
Okay.
So I can play with you on the tablet. You can play with me, and we hopscotching.
There you go. Yeah. So you know that takes away from actually even getting a bit of exercise.
I know.
Yeah.
You saw that.
Rounders.
Yeah. Oh man.
How do you play rounders?
How did we play rounds? That's not when you hit and then hit the ball and run around? Isn't that how rounders went?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you hit the ball. And you had, so it was something, I guess, like baseball in a sense.
Yes,
because you had
Caribbean
different bases.
Style. Yeah.
You had bases and you didn't have a bat.
Yeah.
Right, but you hit the ball.
Oh, and hand tennis, remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, we had fun.
Tennis. So it's again, you did not have the piece of equipment.
Yeah.
You didn't have the racket.
Yeah.
So you use your hand.
You use your hand. Look at that.
Yeah. So, in those days, it was cases where you were resourceful.
Very.
You used what you had. Because I think we were talking at one point about marbles.
Yes.
Where, you didn't have the real marble sometimes.
So
you would use... Describe the fruit for us.
Well, in Guyana, there's this fruit called the awara palms. It's an orange fruit. You can eat the skin and the belly of it, and then once you're done, you scrape it clean, and then you just use it and you shoot. So you hold it between your fingers and then you just shoot and you hit it. And as myself and Sharon was discussing this morning, some people use it to burn each other. So they'll rub it on a abrasive surface, and it gets hot, and they put it on your skin, you literally get burned.
So viewers, I'm not sure, because you have to tell us, you have to comment and tell us. What we use here, we call nickels. So I don't know if it's the same fruit that you get it from. I don't know. So those of you who may have Guyanese and those of you who would have Kittitian heritage, let us know if it's the same fruit that Cortense is talking about that we got the nickels from. Because
Could you have eaten the nickels?
I don't even know where they got nickels from. I only know about the end result, which was the marble, the made local marble.
Oh, okay.
Because it came out, it did the same thing like a marble, except it was a seed.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So what about musical chairs? Everybody loves musical chairs still. That is still played.
It's still played.
Yeah.
And
at baby showers, bridal showers, it is still, as you say, still exciting.
Still exciting.
But I think they call it now duck something. Duck goose. That's when I read on it last night.
I think
that's exactly
what they called it.
New age.
That's amazing.
It's musical chairs.
Yeah, it's definitely musical chairs.
Look at that one. Yeah, I spy with my little eye something that is green.
Right, and everybody else has to try and guess what you are thinking about and looking at.
Looking around the room to find what is green.
Yeah, what's green. Yeah.
So have you spied with your little eye what is green?
Oh, sure, why not? I see a glasses case. Yeah.
That's not green, that's turquoise. You got a whole wall that's green, you got your tea bag that's green. And the sanitizer that's green, yeah. So we got 3 green things.
Yeah, so we had a little fun just now, guys. And so don't get anywhere. We'll be right back after this short commercial.
Hi. If you are a smoker, please pay attention to this message. According to the World Health Organization, there are 1.3 billion smokers in the world today, and tobacco kills 1 out of every 2 smokers. Did you know that there is enough nicotine in 5 cigarettes to kill an average adult if ingested whole? There are more than 7,000 chemicals in tobacco smoke, of which more than 250 are known to be harmful. More than 69 are known to cause cancer, and 16 are classified as Group 1 carcinogens. Smoking kills. Are you ignoring that warning every time you smoke? Please stop. Smoking can lead to severe health complications and even death. It affects almost every organ in the body, especially the lungs and heart. It raises blood pressure, increases blood clots, and increases the risk of stroke, heart attack, and cancer. It is hard to quit smoking, but it is not impossible. Don't let tobacco destroy you. Remember the 4 Ds to curb your tobacco cravings. 1. Delay. Set a time limit before you decide to smoke. 2. Drink water. Go get a drink before you do anything else. 3. Do something else. Have a goodie bag handy of other things to do. And 4. Deep breathing. Take at least 10 deep breaths every time you think about smoking. Quit smoking and live a longer and happier life. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, St. Kitts and Nevis.
No cash, no card, no problem. Jad, embrace the freedom.
Salt is an important part of the human diet, but most of us consume more than we realize.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here, morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good morning SKN. Ciao, bango!
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN, and it's that time of day when we all want to know what's happening.
Oh, we let you know what's happening. Yeah.
Yep.
What is happening?
So first off, we have Let's Do This.
Like Nike.
The Ministry of Entrepreneurship, Entertainment and Talent Development, MOENT, in collaboration with our production company, Studio 327 Inc., that's us, presents a new TV show called Let's Do This. This show will give entrepreneurs with existing or new business ideas an opportunity to pitch their business to investors. And guess what? If your pitch is accepted by an investor, you get a chance to win $10,000. Let me repeat that again.
Crystal left already because I think she could develop. Yeah.
Yes, let me say that again. If your pitch is accepted by the investors, you get a chance to win 10,000 EC dollars. $10,000.
Crystal, come back.
So, this is a call for participants. Submit your resume and a one-page overview of your new or existing business idea to MOENT SKN. Let me spell that out. MOENTSKN @gov.kn. One more time. MOENT SKN @gov.kn. The deadline is tomorrow, Friday the 20th, May. So act fast.
Like move.
Send in your application now.
Yes, please do, please do. So yeah,
go ahead.
Crystal needs to be watching, or she needs to come back and realize she can win $10,000 when she pitches her lovely idea to them.
Right, so guys, that also lets you know that Studio 327 Inc. is collaborating with MOENT, and we've got more stuff in store for you guys. So you need to keep your eyes on us because we've got stuff coming your way.
Wink, wink. So our second What's Happening conversation and international session. The Ministry of Health and Gender Affairs in the Nevis Island Administration and Bouncing Daughter Publishing, the lovely Jihan, presents a conversation and international session of lifting the weight of miscarriage and infertility in Nevis. The event will take place at the Nevis Performing Arts Center, or NEPAC as most of us know it, Thursday 19, that is today. Well, this afternoon, it begins at 5:30 p.m. All are welcome for this very important and enlightening conversation. So go out, treat yourself, be part of the conversation. We can only help to lift this weight by conversing and being each other's keeper. I really think that.
Now, I like that. You know why? Because we see that Jihan's book, which was what it was initially, has now branched off into another element, specifically a panel discussion. And it gives more opportunity for discussion.
Yeah, something that women were ashamed to discuss before.
It opens the conversation more because with a book you read, you have your own personal feelings here. With a discussion or conversation, you share. And as Jihan pointed out in the statistics in her book, there are so many women who have gone through this experience. And she will be there, as well as other persons on the panel who will be able to bring this conversation all together, provide advice going forward, give persons an opportunity to air their feelings.
And that's good. That's good.
I
so
like that.
The ladies have a place to, how should I say?
Express
themselves and feel like they're being heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Feel like you're being heard. So we have a treasure hunt as well.
Pirates.
And this is from the St. Kitts Music Festival. They'll be hosting this treasure hunt. Participants will be given a chance to win tickets and other great prizes by completing a set of clues.
I want to do that.
Strategically placed around Bastille. Sounds like fun already.
Yeah.
The treasure hunt will take place Saturday, 21st May from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It will start from the back of the old Treasury building. Same day registration opens at 8:30 a.m. and closes at 9:45 p.m. But feel free to register right now at VH.com registration. That's VHCOMREGISTRATION.com or call 665-2189 for more information. Registration is open to individuals. However, groups can participate and share the winning prize. So go out and enjoy the treasure hunt and get excited for the lead up to the grand weekend of the festival that blends an exciting atmosphere with exhilarating performances. The St. Kitts Music Festival.
I'm just wondering, right? So if my group has 10 and the prize is only 5, who are the 5 that I'm not going to share with? I'm just saying. Anyway, when we sign up, we will find out. This is just me. I think deep. Because if it's just 5, then I have to win since I collaborated the group, so I have to get one of the prizes. Or I'll be selfless and I'll give somebody one of the prizes. But, we need to know how big this group can be.
My.
So hopefully that morning they can tell us.
You see, the group has to decide that. That is an internal discussion with the members of that group. I hope you guys are not in Contenzia's group.
I don't go to the festival, so...
But I think this isn't the first time that they've had this treasure hunt.
Okay. I would love to do the treasure hunt because if I won the tickets,
exciting.
I would give them away, to be honest. Yeah. But I just wanted the action, The clues, finding.
That's the whole thing. And
I
remember seeing persons in a particular color shirt rushing around Bastia, and then after investigation finding out that it was
the music festival treasure hunt. Nice.
So
I just want to do the treasure hunt and I'll share the loot with you. That's all. I don't want the loot. So maybe we can put this lovely group together. Tariq, you want to be the head of creating the group?
Who knows? and we can see try and win the treasure.
Yeah.
Okay, but that also is exciting because it gives our viewers an idea that, hey, music festival is coming up soon, and, get yourselves ready. And, we had today someone who can give us tips about attending and looking fashionably bougie, without everybody knowing that, hey, this is something that I transformed into something different.
Exactly.
And we had our athletes today.
Yeah, we had our athletes. So cute. Adira and Kaimani.
And believe me, they're going places.
They are going to go places. We got to keep looking out for them.
Hey, we had a great show today.
It was indeed.
So thank you for joining us. And remember to follow us on our social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, and of course, YouTube, all at Studio 327 Inc. Like, subscribe, follow, and share.
And we always invite you to leave us a comment and let us know what was your favorite part of today's shows. And this is where we say, see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. That's tomorrow, Friday, When you will begin your morning with us, we compel you to at Good Morning SKN. Have a great day, guys.
Bye.